Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another unboxing video, the series where I unbox my various streetwear, sneaker, and sometimes even jewelry purchases on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing the huge haul of Fall/Winter 2022 and 2023 pieces from Undercover by Jun Takahashi's collections. And I picked all these pieces up from Unstitched Japan. Yeah, so I bought more stuff, guys. And some of you are probably like, how does this dude have the money to do all this? And it's not all coming from my job. It's nothing like that. I'll explain the whole situation. So, in Australia, in my job, we have paid annual leave. Leave used to take holidays, leave used basically to just take a break from work. Now, over the past 2 years, I hadn't actually taken any of that paid leave. It was just banking up and banking up. Instead of taking that paid leave, what I would just do is work longer hours and bank up those hours as days off, paid days off. So I never really felt the need to use the extra, well, I shouldn't say extra leave, but the leave that I am entitled to over the past 2 years, because I don't have the travel bug in me, even though I'm like, it's pretty common for people in their mid-20s to have that travel bug. I don't really feel the need to travel around the world and explore the world at this point in my life. I'm more focused on buying the apartment that I have, focused on achieving all these other goals, achieve, big collections of my favorite designers and things like that, because I want to do like showcases and galleries of it and stuff like that. I just have very different goals. So when I had this leave, I thought to myself, if I was to actually use it, I would have just used it to stay home, relax, make YouTube videos, do all those things like that. So I didn't actually use it over the past 2 years. And what happened over those 2 years is that the leave kept accruing, kept getting more and more. And eventually I got an email from HR saying, dude, you need a break. Because they're going on the assumption that like the only holidays that you can take is with that annual leave, that paid leave. But I was still taking like regular small holidays here and there. I was just doing it with those extra hours that I worked, not my leave. But they were like, nah, dude, you have too much. You got to go on holidays. You have to. And I was like, okay, I'll go on holidays. I'll go to a music festival. I'll go to that music festival that I talked about recently. I'll do that. And they were like, no, it's not enough. You still have too much leave. Even if you go to that music festival, you need to take more of it. And I was like, I would just spend the time at home. I don't know what I would do. So I asked them, can we pay out some of the leave? Can you give it to me in cash? And they said, we can only do it once a year. So if you want to do it, we can do it. And I said, okay, let's do it. So I took some time off, and then I took some of my leave paid out in cash. And I didn't spend all that paid out leave on Undercover pieces. No, I didn't. I used half the money to pay my tax bill, because I have a little bit of a tax bill for this financial year. And then the other half of the money, okay, maybe I did spend it on Undercover pieces. So that's where this has come from. This hasn't come from me just earning heaps with my regular salary. This is my leave money, or at least half of it, being spent on clothing. The other half was paying the tax bill so I don't go to jail, because I assume that's the end goal if you don't pay a tax bill. So there's that. So I just wanted to clear that out of the way before I get into what I got today. But I did get quite a few pieces. So what I have in here is 4 pieces from Unstitched Japan. 3 of them are from Undercover's Fall/Winter 2023 collection, and we have 1 piece from their 2022 Fall/Winter collection. We have 2 knit sweaters, 1 t-shirt, which is an exclusive to a physical department store in Japan, and one of them is a trench coat. And I'm going to be unboxing all of those today with you guys. I'll be really happy to add these pieces to my collection. I don't have a lot of Undercover coats and trench coats, so I'm really happy to add one from the Fall/Winter 2022 collection, and I'm always happy to add more knit sweaters from Undercover to my collection. So it'll really help me when I'm trying to make a, you know, exhibition and stuff to have these pieces. I should start looking into Undercover accessories to see if I can find hats and glasses and stuff from those past seasons to create a whole look, because what's the point of just having coats and knit sweaters and stuff like that if I don't have the pants, the accessories, the shoes, everything like that? So I'll have to look into that, especially if I want to start seriously get into showcasing this as a gallery exhibition and stuff like that. But yeah, let's get into it, guys. We'll unbox the pieces today. I'll try them on, show them to you on body and everything like that, and we'll take it from there. But there's the backstory into why I've been buying so much recently and why I've bought this big haul. Let's unbox it now and see what we're gonna get. Okay, so to dive further into the pieces that I have, the two knit sweaters from Fall/Winter 23, one of them features the flower motif that was very present in that season. It's the flower motif that featured on the gloves, the hats, the varsity jackets, I want to say, from that season. I vaguely remember them featuring on the varsity jackets. This knit sweater with the flower motif, it's kind of crazy because the body is a knit sweater, but then the sleeves are like sleeves of a formal shirt. We'll see how that kind of looks on body, but it's kind of a crazy premise with that one. I've never seen a piece like that before. The other one from the Fall/Winter 23 collection is a full knit sweater. I can't believe I have to kind of make that distinction there, but with the piece I just described to you, there's probably a reason to do so. And this full knit sweater, on the front of the body, it has a PVC strip going all the way down it. Now that knit sweater featured in a black and brown color in the season. I don't know if it featured in more than those colors, but the black and brown are the only ones that I know of off the top of my head. The color that I bought it in was black. The shirt that I have is a white shirt from that same season that released exclusively to the department store in Japan. Is it Easton? Easton? I-S-E-T-A-N. Easton? Easton? I have no idea how to pronounce it, but that department store. So that's really cool that I was able to get like a department store exclusive kind of piece from it. We'll get this out of here. So we have piece number one. I assume this will be the trench coat. This looks like the trench coat from the Autumn/Winter 2022 collection. This will be one of the knit sweaters from the 23 collection. And this will be, yeah, the other knit sweater from the 23 collection. And then last but not least, here is the shirt from the 23 collection that was an exclusive to that department store, from my understanding at least. So we'll chuck that one over here. And I'll just place the box down here, and you'll notice that the pieces are in the best colors you can buy, black or white. That's not to say I'm not opposed to color, and also I will have to pick up colored pieces for my Undercover collection, because I mean, we've talked about it on the channel before. There are lookbooks with pieces where he's released some outlandish and outrageous pieces, like the fluoro cable knit sweaters from a couple seasons ago. That'll be an interesting day when I have those in the collection. But yeah, let's kick it off with it then. All right, so let's unbox the first piece, which is the shirt, the Fall/Winter 2023 shirt, the department store exclusive from my understanding. Get that one open. This one's in a size 5 from memory. Tuck that down here. Let me check again. Yes, so here is the tag for that one. Try and bring it up to the screen. UC2C9808, white, size 5. We'll take the pin off and keep the tag. I've just got a massive bag filled with these tags now. Like, it's crazy. See if I can get this. I don't want to break it or anything. Oh, whoops, I've been doing it on the wrong side, haven't I? Yeah, I have. That's embarrassing. All right, It's off. Put that down here. On this shirt, just a couple simple graphics on it. So we can see on the left breast there, we have, I can't really describe it, but it looks like someone in like the fetal position on top of a chair with the Anarchy A stamped on top of it. Features a little bit of text. Sitting down on Anarchy, I guess the graphic is the graphic representation of that little quote there. Nothing crazy on the back besides a logo, Undercover, Jun Takahashi, and Anarchy up the top there. Very soft cotton, very nice feeling. All around, a nice shirt. Big fan of Undercover's graphic shirts. They always do a lot of fun things there, but I'll chuck that one in the box down there just to move it along. We have the next piece. This will be one of the knit sweaters. Judging by the buttons, it's going to be the one with those crazy sleeves that I talked to you about. We'll open this one up. Okay. I'll try and get the tag off this one as quickly as possible. So we can have a look at that one. If I can, it's very fiddly. Okay. Done. All right. Move that one along as well. So that one is the product code for it. Size 4 for this one, color all black. And we have a little bit of a bag with the fabric of the overall sweater. But to give you an idea, the fabrics materials are, I've got to try and find that one again to see what the fabrics are. It's 90% wool and 10% cashmere, with the sleeves being 100% cotton. So this is going to be a very luxurious feeling knit sweater, I hope, at 90% wool, 10% cashmere, but good material choices. No polyester, no fake stuff, mixes of fabrics that are horrible, just good ones. So here it is here. We have that big flower graphic that we can see on the front of it, the motif that was featured throughout the whole season. I really enjoy it. I think it's really nice. And then, as we can see down the arms, here are the sleeves, the arms that I was talking about. This is the formal shirt sleeves. It has buttons on it and everything. It's a very weird premise. The actual fabric itself, the body of it, that wool and cashmere blend, crazy. Very soft, very thin. It'll definitely keep you warm. It's a very interesting piece because you could iron the sleeves, but you wouldn't be able to iron the body because that would ruin the material. Very interesting. It'll look really nice though. That's a really cool piece. A black leather coat over the top of that would be really, really nice. I wonder if that's how it was styled in the lookbook. I'll have to go back and have a look at the lookbook to see if it even featured in that lookbook. Up next, we have the next sweater from the Fall Winter 23 collection. This one is the PVC one. This one's going to be crazy. I really want to show you guys the details on it. So, of course, we have the tag. I'll have to get rid of that as well. Take that off so we can have a read of all the material choices and everything like that. Take that off there. Cool. So we have those details there. Let me bring it into focus. Color, black, size 5. It is 100% wool, minus obviously the PVC strip on it, obviously. But here it is here. We can see the PV strip is very transparent. You will be able to see whatever you wear underneath that. Keep that in mind. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it if I turn it around. Yeah, the camera can't pick it up, but it is very see-through. You can see right through this. A thicker wool than the previous piece, but yeah, what a crazy premise. Let's break up a knit sweater and put some plastic on it. Some see-through plastic, a window into what we're wearing underneath. Crazy premise. Cool piece. Never thought to do something like that myself. And now we have the last but not least trench coat. This is the only piece that I picked up from the Fall Winter 2022 collection. All the other pieces that I just showed there were Fall Winter 2023. So this is a size 5. I'll probably have to wheel myself backwards to show you it in its full length and size. But here it is here. Lovely trench coat, lovely colors on it, probably more like a charcoal. I'll see what material choices it's actually made up of. So it's made up of 75% mohair, 25% wool, and then 100% cupro or cupra lining. So very, very soft in here. The lining goes all the way. Here we go. It's got a tag on it. I'll get that off as well. But of just a very nice piece. No crazy details. No, you know, PVC strips on it or anything like that. But just really nice colors, really nice cut. It looks like a very lovely piece. Okay, the pin just completely fell off that one, but I'll pick it all up. So there we go. Bring that one up so you can read the product codes and everything like that. Charcoal, size 5, and there's the split of the materials that I talked about in Japanese, if you can read that. But I just read it off the Google translation of the listing on Unlist Japan. But yeah, this piece, let me bring it back to the collar, is asymmetrical. The back of it is actually longer than the front of it. I'll see if I can kind of show that in my arm down here. This is the front of it, and then the back of it comes down here. It's like an extra 5 centimeters longer in the back. So it doesn't create a drastic look where it's going to look like you're wearing like a penguin coat or something like that, where it's like really long at the back but shorter in the front. And the button details are kept really hidden. Like you don't see the actual button details on the front. It has, okay, so it has this very like cut up, torn into look with the pocket here, and then a second pocket. It's got a lot of pocket details, but I'll show it on body so you guys have an idea. But I think we'll start with the pieces in the same order that I unboxed them in. Start with the shirt, move to the shirt with the crazy sleeves, and then the PV strip, and then the trench coat. So let's get that shirt on and see how it looks. So here is the cut of the shirt. I should have brought up the measurements so you guys have an idea. I'll probably stand back so at least the camera can pick up my giant forehead and the rest of my body. We have it right here. The white t-shirt features the City on Anarchy logo here and the quote on the side. Like I showed, nothing on the back besides the logo up on the shoulders, but a very nice, simple white graphic t-shirt. Very happy to add this one to the collection, and I do need to pick up more undercover graphic t-shirts, because how I kind of envision how I want my collection to look is that I'll have all the coats, knitwear, sweaters, etc. all together in their seasonal collections, but then I think I'll just have a section starting from earliest season that I own to latest season that I own of the graphic shirts, so then you can kind of just like peruse and go through all the graphic shirts on display. I think that's how I will approach that, and I kind of like that approach. But this is it on body. Nice cut, nice fabric. Nothing else I can really say about it, but I thought I'd show it to you on body. Look how crazy this looks. So it's quite long. It comes down to about here on me. It's not overly wide, but that is probably in line with how the cuts and styles of the 23 fall winter season are. The motif looks very lovely on the stomach. It feels incredibly strange to have just the shoulders cut off from a wool cashmere blend to just cotton sleeves. Like, this just feels so foreign to me. But here it is. Here is that sweater. Nothing on the back of it though, as we can see, just all black. But what a wild and wacky piece. Like, it looks strange now, but imagine it with the gloves, imagine it with the beret that the season came out with the flower on it, and some glasses. This is not me styling the piece at all, and realistically I would style the pieces with pieces that I already have, not the ones with the motifs and stuff like that. This is probably why I'm talking about I would love to buy the accessories for the season, because this would look really nice with the matching accessories from the season. But I can see the vision with this piece and see how it would be styled, and it would look lovely with a beret, lovely with black glasses, and if you want to go all out, the gloves as well. But yeah, just a cool knit with some crazy arms. Well, this just makes me feel a bit ridiculous, in all honesty, because of what I've worn underneath it though. But here is the PVC knit sweater. If you were to style this, and if I was to show this in the collection, you'd have to be very select on what you're going to put underneath it, because as you can see the white anarchy top that I'm wearing underneath it, and my pants as well. There we go. So you could wear like a black shirt under it and kind of mask that, but it is quite literally a window into what you're wearing underneath. So just keep that in mind. The knit material, this one is a lot harsher than the previous knit sweater. The knit sweater with its 90% wool, 10% cashmere, very soft, very lovely on the body. This is a bit rougher on the body, but I'm sure with constant wear you could soften it, but I'm having it from more of a collection point of view. But it's a very interesting piece. Nothing on the back of it. Yeah, just a very interesting knit sweater. Even if it wraps around your body quite tightly, the PVC does as well, and that's just a very strange look. But there's probably some cool things you could do with this. But there's the window into what I'm wearing underneath, and there is the sweater in its entirety. And here is the long jacket, as it's put, or the, I guess, trench coat, but a long jacket is probably a good summary of it. I can't button it all the way. I can only button it to the first button, and then it looks ridiculous because I'm just too large for these Japanese pieces, as you can see. But it doesn't actually have a button closure. It's a magnet closure, and it's two magnets as well. One here and one there, so you can actually button it up even further to a second point further on. Obviously not going to happen with me wearing it because I'm way too big for this. The pocket detailing as well is very interesting. So it looks like the pocket detailing has been given this kind of like serrated, cutted look, where it looks like someone's just grabbed a blade and sliced it. There's a pocket here, then there's a pocket with a flap down here, and then there's one further up here. All legitimate pockets, by the way. They're not fake at all. Like that one down here as well is real from my... Oh, this one is a fake. Or no, it's sewn up. It's just sewn up. So I'd have to break the sewing to actually open that one up. I don't think there's any... Oh, there's one internal pocket on the left-hand side where the logo is. And as you can see, the length of it, if I walk all the way back, it is longer in the back than it is the front. And I think kind of showing myself side on is the best way to kind of showcase that, because the front is here and then the back is much further down in that regard. But yeah, that's it there. If only it was a size that would actually fit me, then I might wear it more regularly. Probably one more for the collection and not for my actual personal use at all, but a very cool piece. The materials are really nice. The button closure I was not expecting. I was expecting like hidden buttons underneath. I didn't know that they were magnetized, but a cool premise nonetheless. A very nice piece. But that is all the pieces shown, guys. They will be awesome in the collection. I will only realistically ever be able to wear the white shirt for personal use. The rest of them are just going to be for display purposes, I reckon, because they're just way too tight. Like, I'm just way too big of a lad to wear the biggest size they have on offer. So purely for collection purposes, I reckon, but awesome ones to add to the collection. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the pieces that I picked up. Do you like them? Do you not like them? Let me know down in that comment section below. And that is all the pieces unboxed, guys. That is my fall winter 22 and 23 haul. Awesome pieces to add to the collection. I do want to pick up more from both of those seasons. The pieces like the flower motif stuff from the 23 season to add to that knit sweater and things like that would be awesome. I'm just gonna have to keep my eyes out and keep collecting it, and then hopefully one day I can do a gallery of the seasons that I have a lot of pieces of, which at the moment are going to be the really recent seasons because I don't have a lot of stuff that's quite old from Undercover. Hopefully one day I will. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on any of those 4 pieces or on Unstitched Japan and the pieces they offer down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep showing you what I'm unboxing on the channel, what I'm collecting when it comes to Undercover, let me know by giving me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below. If you haven't already, the best indicator you can give me is a subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous videos, we're trying to reach the subscriber milestone of 3,895 subscribers before the end of the month. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we'll be able to reach that milestone before the end of October. Is everything I have to say about these pieces. I'm going to stash all of these cards in the massive bag of cards I already have. Add those pieces to the collection as well. It's awesome. I'm going to keep collecting, keeping you guys informed, and hopefully someday soon have a gallery or an exhibition of some sorts. I'll have to try and figure out how that kind of works and take it from there. But until the next Undercover video, until the next unboxing video, until the next streetwear talk video in general, I'll catch you later.